Hi friends, my name is Abby, and today I'm going to talk to you about my end of the year TBR. So as I'm recording this, this is November 19th, and you guys are seeing this on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. But I just wanted to talk to you about my end of the year TBR. I am very ambitious about what I'm putting on this list, but as of right now, I'm 20 books behind on my Goodreads goal. I have not finished all of the 25 books that I want to read in 2025, and there is a readathon for the month of December that is coming up called the Reindeer Readathon, and I want to participate. So I figured that this would be a good time for me to sit down, make an end of the year TBR video, and see how I did come January. So for the Reindeer Readathon, there are very specific prompts that I need to follow, so I'll be going over those in just a minute. Looking at the 25 books that I wanted to read in 2025, I'm taking those books and putting them on the list, and whatever doesn't fit in December, I'm going to move to November. As of right now, what I have on my TBR for November is Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This is the 5th book published in the Hunger Games series, but this is the second one in chronological order. This is Haymitch's story. Next is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I have had this on my TBR since I first bought it last October, and I'm scared to get into this because it's a thick boy, but I just want to be blown away by this fantastical world, and I've heard such good things about this. Next is a book that I started a long time ago. I got about halfway through and I just kind of lost interest, but I do want to finish it because it's an important book, and that book is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I'm trying to read classics. This one is a pretty important one to read. Next, I have Hooked, How Crafting Saved My Life by Sutton Foster. This is a memoir about how crafting changed her life and made it better, and I, as a crafter, can definitely appreciate that. And I also didn't know that about Sutton Foster. And then the last book in my November TBR, I'm finally, hopefully, but finally going to pick up Trust in the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I haven't read a Brandon Sanderson book ever, so this will be a totally new experience for me. Hopefully I like him, but I plan on reading this hopefully by the end of the month. I have 11 days to get it done. For the Reindeer Readathon, there are a lot of prompts. I will link this down below in my description. I had never heard of this until this year, so this is my first year participating. But if you want to join, I'm on the Team Nutcracker. You randomly get assigned. I am going to tell you what book I'm reading for each prompt and what the prompt is. So there are 9 prompts, 5 bonus prompts that tie in with the regular 9 prompts, and then a slang prompt, which you read at the very end. Realistically, you would only be reading 10 books total for this challenge, but my 10 books are kind of thick, so we'll see how it goes. The first prompt is Dasher for 10 points. It is a book where the combined sum of the numbers in the page count is greater than 12. For this, I picked Shadow of Night. This is the second book in the All Souls trilogy. The first book is Discovery of Witches. Next is Dancer for 20 points. They give you this fun word search, and you just go through and find the first 5 words that you can, and then you follow that trope or genre or whatever you find in the search. So one of the words that I found was science fiction, and so I'm going to be reading Will of the Mini. Next is Prancer. This is a title that has 7 or more syllables. For this, I picked Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. Definitely a mouthful, definitely more than 7 syllables. Next is Vixen. The author has an initial in their name. For this, I picked What Feasts at Night by Team Kingfisher. This is the second book in the Sworn Soldiers trilogy, and something that I really need to pick up because I'm trying to work on series this year as well. The next prompt is Comet. This is based off of your astrology sign. So I'm a Libra, and it says to pick a color on the cover that is either pink, black, or purple. So for this, I picked Madly Deeply by Alan Rickman. It is primarily a black cover. Next is Cupid, and it says choose your pairing. I chose an audiobook with multiple narrators, and it is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Next is Donner. This book must have something from the title on it, and so I chose The Princess Bride. The princess is on the cover. Next is Blitzen. I had to pick 3 books published in 2020 or before and randomly select one of them. I spun a wheel for this, and the wheel gave me The Witching Hour, which is way older than 5 years. And then lastly, Rudolph Having No Eyes on the cover. And for this, I picked Sword of Kaigen. For bonus points, you pair these with the existing prompts. So for the Christmas Star, it has to be a book that's over 500 pages. I picked The Will of the Mini. For Christmas Lights, an ebook, I picked The Sword of Kaigen. For Christmas Carols, an audiobook, I picked What Feasts at Night. For the Christmas Tree, it is to branch out and read something you usually don't. So I picked Madly Deeply because I usually don't read memoirs. Christmas Elf is a book that has been on your TBR for a long time. I picked The Witching Hour. I started that book in 2023, and I'm determined not to carry this book into 2026 with me. Okay? Whether I just get rid of it entirely or I finally finish it, but I think I'm going to finish it. And then lastly is the slang prompt, and this is once you've read all other books, you can go back and redo one of the prompts. So I picked to redo Dancer and pick a different sci-fi, and I picked Red Rising because I am really looking forward to getting into this book. My husband read it. He said that there's a fox in here that you feed jelly beans and it tells you prophecies or something like that. And had I known that earlier, I would have picked this up a long, long time ago. So this is definitely on my priority, and I have to push through all these other books to get to it. But this is my motivation. This is my jelly bean, per se. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will link the video to the Reindeer Readathon announcement down below. If you are participating, please let me know. Tell me what team you're on. Share your TBR with me. And I will see you guys soon in the next video. Happy reading. Huh. Warm. Oh, that's hella warm. But looking at the 25 books I wanted to read in 25, looking at the 25 books that I read, just pull up my graphics here. I need to download it anyway, so download, please download.